Hi. A fresh design and new tech give the performance versions the CT5 luxury sedan a modern makeover. The current vibe of the new car market makes us wince anytime we hear V8 in the news. We're so used to automakers killing off their biggest engines that we now instinctively assume any talk of an 8-cylinder engine means another comrade has fallen. You can let that panic subside today, because the 360 horsepower CT5-V and the 668 horsepower CT5-V Blackwing are back, and actually improved, for the 2025 model year. The mid-cycle refresh to the CT5-V series is a sizable deposit into the bank of gas-fueled performance as the duo brings new looks and technology updates for the track and the road while hanging on to their twin-turbo V6 and supercharged V8 engines. New look, same great performance. A facelift may not seem like the most exciting upgrade for a performance car, an extra 5 horsepower would probably be more of a crowd pleaser. But both versions of the CT5-V get cleaner and more aggressive visual cues up front that better suit the personality of these modern sports sedans. Like we first saw on the less potent 2025 CT5, the V-Series cars get thinner one-piece vertical LED running lights with stacked LED projector lights tucked inside. The update allows for more sculpted bodywork up front, lending a tighter, squarer, and more upscale look for the luxurious sports sedans, highlighted by an animated walk-up sequence from the new beams. 3 new colors are available for the V-Series CT5 this year: Drift Metallic, Blackwing Only, Typhoon Metallic, and Deep Space Metallic. The CT5-V Blackwing has less painted bodywork up front than the V, with a much larger lower grille than the CT5-V and larger low-temp radiator air inlets than last year. Cadillac tells us that despite the changes, the performance of the Blackwing hasn't suffered in any way, meeting or exceeding its targets for cooling airflow, drag, lift, front and rear balance, and pitch moment. With the aero targets in check, the Blackwing's 668 horsepower and 659 pounds-to-foot of twist will still rocket it beyond 200 miles per hour, according to Cadillac. The 6-speed manual still comes standard, and a 10-speed auto is optional. New for 2025, the entire CT5 lineup now comes standard with GM's Super Cruise hands-free highway driving system when equipped with the auto. The CT5-V keeps the 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 cranking out the same 360 horsepower and 405 pounds-to-foot of torque and mated to a 10-speed auto powering either the rear or all 4 wheels. More than meets the eye. The new 33-inch curved 9K LED display found inside has a practical use beyond just a larger viewing area. Based on the Android Automotive operating system with Google Maps, Google Play Store, Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa built-in, and Android Auto and Apple CarPlay phone mirroring, it has all the same core functions as the regular CT5. But the V-Series cars are performance vehicles, and they get a refreshed performance app to take full advantage of the new view inside. 2 display options are available for performance data, customizable circular gauges or a real-time strip chart that wouldn't be as useful without the real estate now available. The cars on display for the media didn't have the features active for us to try, but data can be viewed in 15, 45, or 60-second windows. Underneath the chart is a large pause button, the feature Cadillac is most proud of, to freeze live data whenever something odd or interesting happens for closer review after coming to a stop. Data dump. With more display area, the optional Performance Data Recorder, PDR, gets an upgrade, with more channels than before, 34 recorded data points, to be exact. Most of the new channels relate to information an experienced driver or driving coach might use to guide quicker lap times, such as brake and throttle inputs overlaid on a GPS track map. In-car analysis is now available, so you can review data without getting out of the driver's seat, leaving more time for lapping. And when you're done for the day, you can still pop the SD card into a computer and take a deeper dive with the Cosworth Toolbox Analysis software, the same program Cadillac uses for its Le Mans car. If you're wondering, are people really doing that? The answer is yes. Cadillac says more Blackwing owners take their cars to the track than Corvette owners. Even the Z06, Motor Trend's 2023 Performance Vehicle of the Year, on a percentage basis. Blackwing buyers tend to be affluent performance diehards with the means and desire to burn up an expensive set of Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires on the weekend. It's a scenario many of us can only dream of, but for those that can make it a reality, the PDR can help you get the most out of your V-Series CT5. When does it hit the streets? Production is expected to begin this summer, but updated pricing has not been announced. Once the Blackwing hits dealership lots, it will still be hard to get a hold of. It is only available in limited numbers and at select dealerships. The CT5-V is an excellent driver's car and easier to get, And it might make a better daily driver depending on what you are looking for. Based on the previous model year, we expect the low end of the CT5-V to be around $54,000. The Blackwing should start around $90,000, creeping up toward and over $110,000 once kitted out with carbon seats, carbon brakes, and the PDR.